Today I'm going to show you another important tool that will be useful for you if you are using Microsoft Excel for studies and practice on a day-to-day basis. Let's say you have a data set. This is a sales report actually. This shows sales values for each customer. For each customer, what is the sales value? So what you can see is, you can see that for some customers, there are blank cells. That means the sales value cell is blank. So what it indicates is that for those customers there is no sales value. The sales value should be 0. But instead of 0, there is a blank cell actually. So let's say if I need to take the entire sales value, the total sales value. So what you need to do is come to the total cell and simply you can press sum function or enter the sum function actually. Or you can you can use the shortcut as well. I think you already know that. What is the shortcut is you can press Alt and plus sign. Alt with plus sign. So that will select the data range for which you need to take the summation automatically. But this has a limitation. If there are blank cells, it won't select the entire data range. Like this ways. There are blank cells. So it will take the cells that comes first with data only. Not the blank cells or not the data, not the other cells that have data. So what you have to do is, in this kind of scenario, you will require to select all the data range manually. And this won't be an easy task. Especially if you have a larger data set, this will take a huge amount of time. So I'm going to show a method that you can come across this situation and get the total easily. So what you have to do is, actually this problem won't arise if these blank cells were filled with 0. That means instead of blank, if there was a 0 value, then this issue won't arise because the Excel recognize the 0 as a data, not as a blank. Excel can't recognize the blank in this sum function. But it can identify 0 as a data. So you need to enter 0 for all these blank values. For each of these blank cells, you need to enter 0. And also, it is not an easy task as well, because if you have a huge amount of blank cells, it will be a time consuming one also. So I'm going to show an easy method for you to fill all these blank cells as one at once with 0. So what you have to do is, you have to select this entire data table. So how to select is that press shift, control and down arrow key, and come shift, control and down arrow key. Then come one row ahead, removing the total one, and then go to find and select command. Go to find and select and go to special. And you get a dialog box of this kind, and you have to take the blanks one because we have to select all the blank cells. So we will select blanks and press OK. So what it does is, it will select all the cells that have blank values. As you can see, all the blank cells have been selected. Now what you have to do is, press 0. Just press 0, but don't press enter. Press 0, and next you have to do is, you have to press control and enter. Press control and enter. Then what will happen is, all the blank cells will be filled with 0 values. Okay. Then what you have to do is, you can take the sum function very easily. Press Alt and plus sign. Then the sum will be automatically taken. So this will be very useful for you not only if you have a one column of data set. If you may have a situation where you may have thousands or like hundreds of columns with data. So in such kind of a scenario, you can fill all the blank cells with 0 value using this select special command. So that is about today's lesson. Thank you for watching.